that these officers were negligent and that their negligence contributed to the cause of Gabby's death.
Nearly a year after Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie were pulled over by police in Moab, Utah, Petito's parents are suing the department for her wrongful death. They say police failed to see Gabby as a victim of domestic violence, and they should have stepped in to save her.
NBC2's Samantha Serban talked to a legal expert about this case. Samantha?
Petito's parents are asking for $50 million here, saying there's an institutional failure that happened here. They believe Gabby would still be alive today if officers made different decisions.
August 12th, 2021, Moab police received this call.
What were they doing?
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
He was slapping her?
Yes.
Shortly after, officers on scene talked with both Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie.
Well, I see I grabbed me with his nail, and I guess that's why it was.
You may remember both had visible wounds, and officers didn't know who was to blame.
I saw him shove her, but I couldn't tell if it was an aggression against her or a defense against her.
That domestic violence incident, where no one was charged, now the center of a $50 million lawsuit against Moab PD.
Watching it is very painful, and I wanted to jump to the screen and rescue her.
We believe that the only effective way to correct these problems is to hold our institutions accountable for their failures.
Citing inadequate training and lack of knowledge of the law, attorneys representing Gabby's family say officers did not perform their duty to protect Gabby from serious harm. Legal expert Pamela Cease says since neither Petito or Laundrie wanted to press charges, that made the situation difficult.
Would the outcome have been different had the police officers acted differently? And that is where the question is. We don't know. It was 2 weeks from the time of the incident until the time of the murder.
Cease says answering that question will be the biggest challenge the Petitos face in this lawsuit. However, she doesn't believe a judge or jury will get to make that decision.
This is something that is intended to get their attention. It is intended to get the attention of others and, in my opinion, intended to force a settlement ahead of time.
We reached out to the city of Moab, which doesn't comment on pending litigation. We'd expect to see the official complaint filed here in the next few months.
Did the Petitos say why they're doing this now? I mean, they're already suing Brian's family here in Florida, correct?
So they say it's not about money. They say this is more about taking action and correcting institutional problems when it comes to dealing with victims of domestic violence. They say that this is part of a larger effort to save lives and give meaning to their daughter's unavoidable death.
Thanks, Sam.
Samantha.